Welcome to the last WWE 2K25 Money in the Bank prediction match. It's the last match that we know of, unless they announce one on SmackDown, but I don't think so. I think they're going to keep it as the 4 matches. But this is the tag match: John, Logan, Cody, and Jay. Now, there's a lot. There is a lot to say about this match. I mean, you've got 2 titles stuck in a tag team. I mean, it would have been nice to have, Cena versus Punk at Money in the Bank. It would have been nice to even have Jay versus Gunther at Money in the Bank. But no. We've got the World Heavyweight in tag matches, which I don't understand. I mean, you might as well take the title off him if you're going to have him in tag matches, or if you're going to have the title on him, don't keep putting him in tag matches. It's simple. With John Cena, yeah, like I said, you could have had him versus CM Punk as a throwback sort of thing. There's just so much in this match like that's not needed. As it in itself, the match is not needed as well. But since we have it, this is what we've got. And to be honest, I want John and Logan to win. It doesn't make sense for John to lose now when he could have lost against Truth in the non-title match at Saturday night's main event, but didn't. So, why make him lose now? And with him lose, I don't mean him get pinned, I mean his team lose. I mean, the 4 guy here obviously looks like it's going to be Logan. But I have a small feeling it might be Jay. Now, I know everyone in the crowd's going to riot if Logan and John win. But then you might finally realize what this whole premise of Ruin Wrestling is. Because I tell you now, not a lot of you motherfuckers understand the whole premise of it. You complain that wrestling is turning shit in the storyline wise, okay? I'm not talking about the overall thing, because there's a lot of overall things that they've been fucking up with. I mean, you got Slim Jim fucking advertisements on tables and so much other shit. You've released R-Truth, Glenn Cully, like, there's a lot that you've done wrong. But the storyline, like, this match in the storyline makes sense because it's ruining wrestling, which you cannot seem to understand, some of you. But that's okay. Because eventually Cena will turn face and then he won't want to ruin wrestling. But, like, I don't see him losing a match. Whether he's the one getting pinned or not, I don't see him losing a match until he loses the title. And if he doesn't lose the title, he's going to retire with it and not lose any matches. Now, I would want to say that there will be no interferences, because it makes sense for no one to interfere. I mean, you might get Gunther attack Jay, but not really. Now, if The Rock wasn't doing his stupid shit, I would honestly say Cody might come back to The Rock might come back to go after Cody, but not only after Cody, but to go after Jay for teaming with Cody, his own family, once again teaming with him. First Roman, now Jay. So, that wouldn't be the only thing that makes sense. I mean, ultimately, there's one thing we all don't want to happen, and that is to have Travis Scott come down to the goddamn fucking ring. So hopefully he is he's leaving, like he's not coming back. He's done. Quick pin off the 5-knuckle. Should have added on with the finisher there, John.
What grace! Float over to the DDT.
But it's either gonna be a good, interesting match, or it's gonna be John and Cody. What that match was at WrestleMania. I see a low blow. I see maybe a belt shot. I've seen Logan doing most of the work on his team. And I sort of feel like that might happen for Jay as well. Almost to give the whole thing of, you know, he's hurt, all this stuff, adding to the effect of why I think he's going to lose the title to Gunther on Raw. But that's just me. Who knows? I kind of don't want to, you know, Logan's old mate to come in with the brass knuckles. But hey, that's always a possibility. And I've been seeing a lot of people also say that the face John Cena makes while Logan runs out to the ring, I think it was on Raw, his face was like full of disgust, like all this stuff, you know, blah blah. So if that's true, tell me why those two were backstage having a good old time coming up with the tag team name. Or, you know, sort of entertaining the idea of having a tag team name. Pretty sure you don't have to be friends behind backstage. Now, why would John entertain all this stuff if he actually felt the way he looked on Raw? If he was that disgusted with having to do this with Logan, would you not just avoid, you know, having anything to do with them backstage? Like, would you just not have the match and then, you know, go do your own thing? Why would you stand there pretending like you're all buddy-buddy and then pretend, you know, to entertain these ideas of a tag team? Riddle me that one. Once you tell me the answer to that, then I might start believing all these Muppets that are trying to tell me that, you know, John hates Logan and all this stuff, you know. Tell me why they're shopping tag team names together backstage, laughing, having fun about it. You tell me all that. Logan needs to tag out. He's gonna get pinned. That's it. That's it for him. That was quick. That was quick. Obviously not how I see it going, but if this team was to win, Logan is the fall guy. There's no way John gets pinned. But that was it. That was very quick. John barely got in. To be fair, I see him doing bugger all at Money in the Bank. But hey, that's just me. That's just a prediction, you know? But why don't you guys let me know down below, comment, who you think is going to win. Who you think is going to get pinned and who will be pinning them. Also, while you're down there, you might as well, you know, hit the subscribe button. Like up the video. Help out in the algorithm. Help me out. It'd be greatly appreciated if you did. And yeah, unless SmackDown announces another match, this will be the last prediction match. So, until next time, you guys take it easy. I'll catch you later. Peace.